So, to no one's surprise, HBO Max's Velma series will not be getting a third season. They tried it the first time, it failed. No one liked it. Somehow it got a second season because either they signed up for it beforehand or, all the hate watching people were doing. Whatever the case, it got a second season. But it is now reported that it will not get a third season. Um, Davy Cummings, an artist on Max's Hollywood special for Velma, claims that the show will not receive a third season. In a post on Instagram, Cummings wrote, "Backgrounds I painted for Velma Halloween special. So fun to working with this crew. There will not be a season 3, but I hope to get to work with these amazing oh my god, the lies." He then encourages followers to watch the Halloween special, writing, "Go watch Velma Halloween special on Max." No, I don't think I will. The show's cancellation is not surprising given audiences made it very clear they did not like the show. The show had an abysmal 1.6 out of 10 on IMDb, with the overwhelming majority, 86.2% of reviewers, giving the show a 1 out of 10. It's review bombing. 68,000. I mean, that's a lot of review bombing. That's a lot of review bombing. You sure you can somehow get 68,000 people to review bomb it? Maybe. I don't know. On top of the abysmal review scores, the show appeared to not really have an audience. You want to know why? Because it had nothing to do with Scooby-Doo. These were people cosplaying as the characters. And we know this because in the second season, one of the episodes, they show the real Velma and Daphne walking through the halls of the school. These people are just cosplaying. And you have these three, they don't stick to respecting these characters at all. These three they make like, oh yeah, we're smart. But then of course, Fred, being the stupid straight white guy, they try to destroy his character completely when he's not stupid at all. Like, that's the thing about him in the show, in the cartoon. It's like, you would think he's like the typical jock, but no, he's really smart. Velma's obviously the smartest of the group, but Fred is really smart. But they didn't care about that. I mean, just look at this. Does this scream Scooby-Doo? Or anything, Mystery Inc. or whatever? No. It did not get any better in the second season. In fact, it got a whole lot worse. This season 2 premiere only received 598 reviews. Yeah, you want to know what's really bad? That an adult parody, stays closer to these characters and respects the source material a lot more than this multi-million-dollar company. How sad is that? How sad that this person, limited budget, drawing all of this on their own, hiring voice actors and stuff like that, probably for a minimal price because they're not like they're rolling in money, but they are able to create something with characters closely not even closely, but more on point to what the characters are. Obviously, they're horned up, but in the broad scope of things, in the grand scheme of things, they are more what their characters are supposed to be than a multi-million-dollar companies. How bad is that? Because they show time and time again, these people didn't care about Scooby-Doo. They didn't care about these characters. They did everything they could to destroy these characters. Going out of their way to make Fred look like a complete dumbass. Oh, he's a rich white boy and he's stupid, but look at us. We're minorities and we're super smart and we're better than him and he's just stop. They took our girl Thorn and just, you guys remember that? I made a video about that. Hang on. Let me check on that one. Like, this is what they did to Thorne. This is what they did to Thorne. And you remember how gorgeous her character was. Like, look at this crap. Here's Thorne in Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. And this is Thorne and Velma. Like, what happened? How did they take this and decide that, oh yeah, even if she's a little older, somehow she's going to look like she's been a druggie for half of her life? Like, what is this? And I made a video saying, look how they massacred my girl. Like, what? They have no respect for the source material. And even when Scrappy shows up, a character that everyone hates, he actually he ended up being the most liked because of what he ended up doing. It's like, oh yes, thank you. He like kills Velma. Like, she comes back as a ghost, but he still kills her. Well deserved. I mean, there's been different versions of Thorne, but even that. There's Thorne and her daughter. No one understands me, Mom. And here's different versions of a pup named Scooby-Doo. Like, all of these versions are, I mean, I watched this. Even that one was better. Even that one. Man, even this one was better. But yeah, they have no respect for the source material. They made Fred a freaking moron. They took a beloved character like Thorne and turned her to a freaking druggie. All the characters are just cosplays when you realize that the freaking Velma and Daphne are walking through the halls of the school while Daphne and Velma are standing there having a conversation. It just crapped all over the fans. It crapped all over the series. This franchise that's been around since what, the 70s. It's like, nope, we don't respect it. Let's just self-insert and just destroy it. And of course, it got a second season either because they, just automatically they were getting one, or from all the hate watching. But there's no reason this time. There's no reason. All it's going to do is just sink more money. Just sink more money into something that people clearly don't want. And again, this sticks true to the characters more than a multi-million-dollar company. How do we get to that? Because this person actually has respect, even though it's a spicy... This is the censored version, by the way. This is... there is full uncensored with all the banging you can think of. But it still shows when you're watching it, it still shows that they have, a love and respect for Scooby-Doo and, the gang, as opposed to this. So, well deserved. No one liked it. It shouldn't have even been made in the first place. No one was asking for a Velma spin-off show. So the fact that it's getting canceled finally, it's music to my ear holes. I think people were kind of wondering if it was going to get a third season because it's like, oh well, it got a second season. Why wouldn't it get a third? Well, wow. All those review bombings, all 68,000 of them, all 68,000 people. And then you'll have people trying to do mental gymnastics and try to say that, yeah, all of these are review bombs. No, it seems pretty fair all around. All around here. So, I mean, people didn't just all give it a 1. You have a few 9s of, So, I mean, but no one's surprised. And quite frankly, is anything really lost here? I don't think so. Now, if we could get a really good Scooby-Doo, like a really good adult Scooby-Doo spin-off cartoon, that'd be great. Just not like this. Something that respects the source material. Because, like, even the movie, I mean, Matthew Lillard did such an amazing job as Shaggy that he went on to become Shaggy, voicing Shaggy. And even though their personalities were tweaked a little bit for, you know, the movie being more not really adult oriented, but just more not so PG like the show would be. The characters were what you expect. It was goofy fun, and it's got like a cult following behind it now because it really is. It's fun. It's a fun watch. It's Scooby Doo brought to real life. Um. So anyway, not surprised and should have ended a long time ago. But anyway, that's gonna do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.